Hey guys, this is just a little informal, off-the-cuff chit-chat about wearing your hair out. I've kind of had this conversation before on my video I made about done hair, but the more hair content I consume, the more I really want to talk about this because we're going through a reset right now with the natural hair community and really thinking of going back to calling it Afro hair and allowing people the freedom to do what they want with their hair, not because they hate their hair, not because society is forcing them to do it, but because it's what they want to do with their hair. We are in a day and age where yes, some catching up still has to be done in places with regards to how the society is treating things, but the laws that we have, especially in this country, mean that you have freedom of expression and you can do whatever you want with your hair. One of the things I've been thinking about is, I have these chunky twists that I put in. I've got 3 on each side plus some braids I had from my last style. And I've been thinking about how I want to wear this when I go out today. And you see I have some little bits of frizz sticking up on the top here, and I could go ahead and throw some leave-in conditioner on that, water, press it down, and it'll press down really, really nicely. But I'm asking myself, why do I need to do that? Do I want to do it because I like the aesthetic look? And trust me, I love a good, clean aesthetic look. I'll pop a picture right here of a style I did recently that was so simple, just a nice clean bun, and I was very happy with how it looked. But at the same time, can't I love how this looks too? Sure, it's a little frizzy, but don't locks look like this? And people go out all the time in public with their locks like that. So one of the things I've been doing is accessorizing, because for me, I do like to add extra things to my hair, and I'm gonna later on in this video show you what I will do to zhuzh up this look a little bit for, just being out in public, being more formal, because there is a way to look when you're at home and there is a way to look when you're interacting with the public. There are 2 different ways, but we have to stop associating certain looks with certain things. I was watching a video by a lady and she was saying she just loves her hair, but the way it looks in mini twists, it looks like she's bald. And, I'm looking at that video thinking she looks great, She's obviously at home, she's not done up, but you can wear anything you like, and I touched on this on my other video as well. You can wear anything you like as long as you have a good face on, good accessories, good clothes. You can style yourself for whatever occasion that you are going to be attending. And for me, it's not just about looks, it's about practicality. If I tie down my head right now, I could potentially end up with a migraine because I can't put anything tight on my head, or else it does trigger headaches for me. So do I really want this nice tight style, or do I want to go about my day free of a migraine? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that practical aspect. There's also the aspect of I am trying to use less and less products to see how little product I can get away with and how much my hair can actually thrive, because the less products you use, the less you need to shampoo out of your hair, the less time you're spending in the shower, the less stripped your hair is. It's just better overall. And again, I'm thinking about people with locks who don't do too much to their hair. Their hair does pretty well, right? And I'm thinking from a practical standpoint, I don't want to be slathering so much conditioner and everything on my head and then tying it down again, because that's just building up and building up and building up. And I find the less products I put on my hair, the less I have to cleanse my scalp, because my scalp is not getting dirty. For me, my goal is to use less and see how little I can get away with. Saves me time as well, and money that then I can put toward other things. I love the movement I've gotten with this. I started out on this side using twisting butter and then the locking gel, and then I was like, hang on a second, if this is for locks, can't you just put it directly on the hair? So on the rest of these, I didn't use the twisting butter at all. I just used the gel, and that locking gel, my hair does not feel crunchy at all. It is so soft. It is so there's a lot of movement here that I really like, and it is several days after I put these in. I just hate when things get stiff and hard. So, it doesn't have to be perfectly defined. And because of this beautiful highlighting that I have, you can just see this beautiful wave pattern that I've got going on. It's like a mini pattern inside a pattern. So I've just been looking at my hair and loving it and appreciating it even more and thinking, what else can I do or not do with my hair and make it easy? Because for me, I'm a lazy natural. I'm all about what's the path of least resistance when it comes to creating style, taking care of that style, and wanting my hair to grow, because that's my goal right now. Is I do want my hair to grow. I'm trying to think of what kind of styles can I do that are easy maintenance on my hair, that's going to look cute and still have it be protected. For me, protection means not constantly putting my hands through it, because I don't want to break my hair off. My hair is pretty strong, but at the same time, anything over time, if you mess with it too much, is going to become damaged. So part of this whole process is looking at things and being like, maybe I don't need to put so much product on my hair. Maybe I don't need to be tying it down so much. I can get away with just having it look like this. Because like I said, people with locks go out like this all the time, and it looks very cute. I will be experimenting. I have a loose hair here. I will be experimenting with how many chunky twists I put in, because right now I just have 3 on each side plus the braids, and maybe another time I would have all chunky twists. Maybe I would put 7 in on each side, because I love mini twists, but they take forever. And the other thing is, you know, that's something I was struggling with before, this idea of having my scalp showing, but if I make the twist loose, then my hair is covering at my scalp. And so I'm experimenting with what works for me and my personal style and what frames my face well. I love how these frame my face, and something like this, I can pull it back, which is how I wore it yesterday, but I really love how it looks down. Again, this has kind of been a long rambly chit chat, but I will be posting a little bit more, so just keep watching and you'll see how I accessorize this hair with fun little things that I got at Claire's to pull the whole outfit together, and just trying to spread as much positivity as I can about hair in not the most super neat, defined, sleek style possible, by practicing what I preach. I can't be out here telling other people, hey, you look fine as it is, a little frizz won't bother anybody, and I'm not doing it myself, because big styles, frizz all day. When it's like this, I still have some, you know, I guess preconceptions that I've got to totally let go of. You know, we've got to remember, I am not my hair. But at the same time, our hair makes up so much of who we are. It's so personal to everybody. And my goal, as I've stated before in other videos, is to get everybody to love their hair. 'Cause I love my hair. And I'm also trying to figure out what hairstyles do I love. Because those are 2 different things, hair and hairstyles. But they're so intimately entwined that, you know, it's a discussion that I think we're gonna keep on having for quite some time, until it becomes something that we don't care about anymore. Here we are, fresh out of the shower. I just put my hair up because I didn't want it to get saturated, but I did want some of the moisture from the water to get into my hair, and you can see the droplets there. And it's just a nice way of keeping my hair moisturized without really doing anything too fancy, and my hair is still in a nice condition. I did go ahead and throw in some Design Essentials honey curl forming custard, because I wanted these little pieces to just have a nice bit of a coil. They'd gotten stretched out over the day of just, you know, living life, and I wanted them to look a little bit less frazzled as I went out. So I love having some little loose pieces, and I just zhuzhed them up a bit. And then you'll see me just basically going through the rest of my routine with adding jewelry and accessories and things like that. Here we have the money piece, which is the braided headband that I got from Claire's. I chose this one, although I do have 2. I chose the yellow because it matches the gold and yellow, and everything's kind of circles. I've got circles in the dress, I've got hoop earrings, and I have the flowers. So it creates an aesthetically pleasing shape, because style isn't just about matching colors, it's about a silhouette that you really like. And that's one of the things I try to bear in mind when I'm having a fun style with my hair. You'll also notice that I have a part sticking out. I just have short parts at the top, and it's kind of annoying, which is part of what causes this frizz, but that part was sticking up so much, I thought, yeah, let me just pin that down. I'm not worrying about any other frizz, but pinning that part down, getting it out of the way, and then you'll see me just kind of going ahead and messing with the back a bunch of times and adding extra flowers and things just to make it look, in my opinion, super cute. And that's the finished style. Like I said, I love the silhouette. I love having my hair being so free-flowing and moving, and the flowers just give it a really fun, festive look. And that way I can feel confident with wearing my hair out even though I didn't tie it down or make sure it was super slicked back or anything. It's a little bit frizzy, a little bit fluffy, and that is okay. It looks beautiful, and I did get compliments on this style as well. So don't be afraid to rock your natural hair in whatever state it comes in, whether it's super neat or a little bit frizzy, whether you have loose natural or locks or anything in between. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.